Yeah.
Fucking post and got on live with Jay at this time. Bastard. That's what Bob's put. About. So guys, I don't know how we're going to go on tonight. Lee's on his phone and he's still camping, I think. Hello Ben, hello Bob. I don't know if we missed anybody else in there, but yeah, it's going to be a very slow one. There's only 6 online and 3 of us are in very slow start. So I'll tell you what, I'll hand over to Damo and he can go what he's vaping on.
Yeah. Okay, pretty basic this week. I've gone
No
back
sound.
to. Eh?
No sound.
I've got it fixed. Shut up. Shut up. This is my time. Look at him. Go back in the corner.
Shit right. Get your shit right.
Okay, so first I've gone back to a very old favourite. This is pretty much my all-day vape, has been for the last almost year. G-Class with Aromamizer Plus.
Elitist bastard.
Yep, fuck you. It's going to be elitist all day.
Elitist bastard.
I'm not finished yet. Then we've got the SL class with
Elitist bastard.
Aero Tank. This one, I'm actually not vaping my own juice in this. I'm using Morris the Grape by Vaporize. It's just a great bubblegum. I love that flavour. And I've got my trusty USB Mark 1 Squonker with the Drop Dead on it.
Nice.
Not 100% sure how I feel about it. It's not like all the other rabbit RDAs I've got. I am actually getting a little bit of flavour out of this one. And that's really it for me this week. I got another open house this week, so all of my shit's been packed away, so I'll pass it over to whoever.
Right, just hang on a minute. I'm just going to pass something through to Cuba. I'm on my usual, of course. I'm on my RDs that everybody hates that I bloody well love, and I couldn't give a toss what anybody thinks about it. It's an absolutely fantastic Moutalunga, and if they've got a problem with it, that's their problem. Absolutely great. Of course, got my own Turkish and black licorice tobacco in that. I've also got it in 2 other items as well that I've been messing about with today. So let's put them down. I'm on my Pulse, and in that I've got some. What have I got in that? I've got a donut in there. I've got Boston Donut from Donut Delights. Absolutely fantastic. And a new piece of kit that I got in new to me. Of course, it's been out for a long while. The Noisy Cricket, and in that I've got some made the apple in there. And of course, if you've checked out my review today, you'll know that I've been on this bad boy, the Puma, absolutely fantastic little mod, and oh man, that's nice. And in that, I've got Joe's Juice Mojito, and then I'm back to my old stuff, and I've got the Predator, and I've got the Shenray Elite Art Elite RTA, which will be coming out very soon on review, and that has got in Punk Grenade, the Mango Lime, and this tank is absolutely fantastic for flavour. Single coil in it, and it's absolutely banging. The airflow comes all the way down, and it's absolutely banging. It really is. And that's it for me for today. I've got loads of rubber crap around me, but I haven't been using it. Not today, anyway. Scuba, what are you vaping on? We got no sound. We got no sound.
That's the Goober.
Of course, I am an idiot and forgot to turn my mic back on because my wife was talking to me. So sorry about that, guys. I only got 2 setups today. Both squonkers. P-Locks with the recurve on it, which I'm actually loving this a lot more with the squonk. I tried it as an RDA without the squonking and didn't really like it that much, so I switched the pins. Fuck, I haven't stopped using it since. And this one I got Silverback Jenny, which is
I've
awesome,
heard
by the way.
good things about that Silverback juice.
Yeah, it's actually very delicious. And on the other one, the Rage Squonker with the Recoil Rebel.
Nice.
And I have Cookie King, Cocoa Cream in that one.
Very nice. Very nice.
It's just delicious. So that's all I have running at the moment.
As you can see, I don't have a lot running myself at any one time, do I?
No.
Right, guys, I have got a little bit of news that come out, and you've probably heard it, and I don't mean the posty JA fighters going on the other side at the moment. So what I've found, what was that, Damo?
No, you keep going, I'm good.
Radio. On Vaping 360's little article, you could go and have a read. It is good for me because I actually suffer with it. And it says, can vaping help reverse COPD harm? And apparently they've done some studies and found out that it is actually helping. There is some recovery from COPD. It's good for me to have emphysema. So if you want to go and have a look at that, I'll get Damo to drop it in the links later. It's actually quite a good article, and it's good news for those of us who suffer. So that's it. That's all I'm doing for news. I'm only doing a brief outline. You can read it yourself. And we'll come back over to Damo. We're messing about with something. Just to put me in the shit.
What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to look at what else is going on at YouTube. And unfortunately, we've got the TVP versus JHey YouTube Friday Night Fight Night. And we've got Grim Green is doing his Cultural Clouds podcast live. So it's going to be a very intimate show on tonight for us. So
Yeah, I saw that earlier when Grim Green was going to go live for Culture of Clouds. I'm like, damn.
Can you get onto Grim and tell him to go off, please?
yeah, sure, why not? I'll send him a text message. He's on my speed dial.
Yeah, just send him. Do you want me to tell him?
Just hey, bro, fuck, what the hell?
No, I'm not going to tell him because I haven't finished watching his vlog yet. I'm on catch up with him. Anyway, I'm just going to hand it over to you for 5 minutes. I've just got something to do.
I bet he has. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit up Goober and say, tell us a bit about yourself, Goober.
Well, Not really much to say too much. I'm just a simple person here in the States. Yes, I'm a bloody Yank. Sorry, guys.
Who cares? People have got to live somewhere.
True. I'm just a humble person. I basically just made my channel just to give my own opinion about stuff because how everything's subjective, you know, something I may like, you may not like. Um, just to try to help people out there. I actually was able to not fully convert yet, but my mom, she started vaping as well. And an old coworker actually asked me some what's the best way to put it? Basically, what's the best beginner setup for him? Because I guess where he works is getting kind of stressful, so
Yeah.
he didn't want to go back to the stinkies, but yet he kind of needed that nicotine fix at the same time. So I told him just go with the basic pen setup. Because quite simply, it's all in one, really, and you don't need much. Now, I don't want to give somebody some advice, you know, say on a $200 setup and they hate it. So I told them just start with something small. Therefore, if you don't like it, you're not really out much.
We have the peanut gallery has returned.
Yep. And with the special T-shirt just for you and Cantankerous on.
Vape God, I like it. Nice. So I'm sporting Star Wars at the moment, so
we're actually a very international show tonight. I think we've hit almost every single corner of the globe. We just need to find a Chinese person to jump on and we'll be set.
I don't think I know anybody.
Do you want me to just go on Facebook? I've got about 16,000 Chinese friends at the moment.
No,
just,
oh my God. But yeah,
guys,
so...
I hope you like the T-shirt, you guys in chat as well. This was especially for Damo and for Cantankerous.
Oh,
Flavor
God.
Chaser. Hello. Hi.
Like I say, I just made my channel. I don't really expect it to go anywhere, but if I help at least one person, I consider it a success, which I've done that already.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's always good. I originally started my channel so I wouldn't be such an antisocial fuck. And I've been doing a live show every week for the past how many we done? 19? 18?
Well, if you'd got the numbering right, we'd know, wouldn't we? This is number 18, I think. Yes, it's hashtag
Hey, Flavor Chaser.
Yeah, it is.
It's definitely helped me with communication, you know, speaking with other people. So there's secondary skills I gained from it as well.
Yeah, and of course you've made a wider audience of friends throughout the world.
Yes.
And by the way, guys, if you aren't subscribed to Jubot, get over there and give me a sub. Have we got the link to put in?
Bear with me.
Yeah, drop Guba's link in. So guys, if you're not subscribed, get over there, drop one in on him. Get his numbers up.
Oh, it's me.
And Guba does a live. Is it Sunday? Do you live? Is it Sunday?
Sundays, yes.
And it lasts about 5 hours minimum.
Yeah,
It
it's a
depends.
fucking marathon.
Sometimes it's short and sometimes it's really long.
Yeah. For the last couple of weeks, it's been really long.
I always had the thing, as long as people keep showing up, I'll keep broadcasting.
Yeah, very true. And there's quite a few people jumped on and off last week, the week before.
If you want to jump on and say hi, you guys are all more than welcome to.
Yeah.
Ben, thanks for the sub. I just got a notification there.
Excellent. I think Bob's already subbed to you. We know Cantankerous this week, but he did actually comment on one of my videos, which makes a change. I did ask him for my T-Rex back as well.
I should donate to TVP so I can get our message up to 1,100 people and just say, hey, head over to this channel and watch this show.
You know, guys, we've not got many on because of TVP and JA. And one of the bloody hosts is sat there watching it. How much notice is he taking of his own show?
I'm taking quite a lot. Look, Lee McLaughlin just wrote, "Hey Lee, what's happening, my brother?"
Yeah, it's hard to compete with those two, and then you got Grim Green going on, but it's okay.
It's fine. I mean,
So that I'll be having a word with Nick. That's
yeah,
it.
you tell him. You tell him.
I'll tell him. Is Ruby Doo on with him?
Yeah, they're doing the Culture of Clouds podcast, which actually, if you want something interesting to listen to and you're just walking around doing nothing or, mowing the lawn or whatever, the Culture of
Or
Clouds...
just watching Damo, watching the other channel while we're on.
Eh? What? Shut up! The Culture of Clouds podcast is quite interesting and quite funny to listen to. I subscribed to it ages ago, probably at least well over a year ago.
I've been listening to it for a while now. I got to catch up though, because I used to listen to it when I was working, and now that I'm in a different department, it's kind of hard for me to do that. So I kind of fell behind.
Right.
I think the last one was 78, so I got a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, well, I very rarely listen to it.
They're doing their 100th podcast now.
Damn, they're at 100? Shit, I'm way behind.
Well, don't worry about it, 'cause I only catch it every now and then anyway.
Yeah.
I'm still catching up with his vlog.
Yeah, those are kind of hard to catch up on.
Well, I've caught up on last week's today, and I'm halfway through this week's today.
I think I'm only a quarter of the way through this week's. Shit, I'm gonna have to check that real quick.
Right, all good demo. Right, don't know what that was with Lee. Boy, hey man, how are you doing? Lee's become a member of the Chrome Domes, by the way. Look, he's not even listening to me. He's just too busy watching.
I am. Fuck.
What did they say?
Lee's joined the Chrome Dome era.
Right. Thank you.
Actually, more people are watching the TVP J-Haze than there's Culture of Clouds.
Yeah.
Almost double. Culture of Clouds, there's just over 500 watching, and the TV versus J-Haze is almost 1,200.
Bloody hell.
See, I would expect... okay, for those of you that are watching, Dave and I don't do drama. It's just not in our vocabulary. But we can sit and watch and comment on drama. And it's just... It astonishes me how the reviewing side of things can just be degenerated into something so childish. I mean, I would think, this is just me, that the UK reviewers would try and hold themselves to a higher standard. But that's me.
It's just handbags at dawn again, isn't it?
What does that mean?
Lots of views.
What does handbags at dawn mean?
What do you think it means?
Well, that's why I'm asking.
Just a bitch fight, isn't it?
Right, okay.
It's one of those things, I think this...
Everything in common bad in the bleeding language.
I think this might be the final battle between the two. It just needs to get squashed after this, hopefully.
Oh, it does. It's dragged on long enough.
I mean,
I think this started, what, months ago?
The Inside the Minds with those two on was a lot of fun.
Dave was a drama queens. But Bobby, you're talking Wiganese again. Did you mean me and you a pair of drama queens?
Yeah. Well, I know.
It's like me.
Hey, what?
If someone, I was gonna say, if someone hates one of them, okay, they hate it. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's one of the things. When I started, I knew there were people that hate some of my videos, and a lot of them will like it.
Yeah.
You just gotta take it.
Please everybody all the time.
No,
That's
you
true.
can't.
There's quite a lot of people out there who like to give comments, nasty comments, that haven't got the balls to come on and do it themselves. And that's what it goes down to, innit? That the trolls just like, that's all they can do. Keyboard warriors.
I mean, I have my humorous trolls, but not actual like true trolls.
Yeah, yeah. I think I've only had one that was a pain in the backside.
I really should donate here and just say, hey, go and watch the day and night show on Damo's channel. It'd be hilarious.
Go on then.
I don't know if I want to waste my money.
Give him $1.
I found this too.
Lee, thank you, buddy.
Unfortunately, I think it will.
Sorry, guys, my wife's talking to me at the moment.
That's all right.
You know, Lee, I mean, you're probably right. You know, it's like it's got to be the weekly thing, isn't it? The drama.
It just seems to go that every week, without fail, someone is gonna have a chop at someone else. I mean, this is not what this sphere of community is meant to be about.
No, it's not showing us all as being close, is it?
No.
You know, we're supposed to have such a great community. Why is there so much drama? Yeah.
Great community,
Really?
right?
Really?
Okay.
Honestly, I mean, you know, we're all fighting for the same thing. Yeah, there's always drama.
Always drama. It's the same here. Like the Facebook groups. There's so many Facebook groups, and you know, you get a few people from one Facebook group, and they get booted out because of someone with a god complex, and then they go and start another group, and all of a sudden you're attached to, oh, for fuck's sake. Oh.
So it had to be done.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the peanut gallery. His name is Dave.
Yeah.
So
We're not worthy, Dave. We're not worthy.
keeping it real. Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Sorry, I had to do it.
Oh dear. I'm sorry, guys. You know, it's one of them weeks, isn't it? It's one of them weeks. He's going to be in it.
I think you're having one of them years, Dave.
No, I'm having one of them centuries. I'm telling you.
You've had a few, haven't you?
just a couple.
Yeah.
According to you, lot, yeah, I've had quite a lot.
What was that, Dave?
If you don't understand, you probably won't understand the T-shirt and what's going on. I had because I'm fairly old.
Yeah.
Fairly old. And the guy said I was so old that, you know, I created the Big Bang with a faulty mech mod. So my reply to that was then, if I created the Big Bang, I'm a god.
Good point.
So then they started asking me about dinosaurs and T-Rexes and was I the original architect of the pyramids and things like that, you see. So it's been ongoing. Shows the love, doesn't it? It shows the love.
Yeah. There was actually a YouTube video that I just watched about the pyramids. It was quite interesting.
See, Damo's still engrossed in what's going on the other channel.
No, I'm not. I'm not even looking at it.
But
No,
what are you doing? Behave yourself, man. Get on the program.
I'm getting
Get
text
going.
messages. I'm getting phone calls. I'm getting.
Yeah, they're all saying, stop looking at your phone.
Yeah, yeah. Ben, can you not feed fuel to the fire?
Why? What's been done? What's been done?
Yeah, I put mine on Vape and I'm gonna put it upside down.
Come on, what's been done?
He said, I'm not saying it.
Oh, little vape god. Nice one, Ben. Well, Ben's not far from me, is he? So. Oh dear, it's definitely one of them shows. Damo, Have you got any news of anything going on in Australia?
No, we're all fucked here, mate.
Well, we knew that already, but I was just asking whether you had any news.
No, it's there's a lot of people that just can't figure out their shit. So we're in a bit of a stagnant thing.
So
You may or may not have heard Australia's had its. I think we're on our 7th Prime Minister in 10 years. So we've got that
Damn.
going for us. I mean, you've got Theresa May in the UK. I don't know if she's good, bad, or well, I know she's ugly as fuck, but you know she's been in power for a while. And then you've got Trump, which you know, well, I don't know your feelings on Trump, but anyway. And then you've got Australia, where we have a new prime minister every time you turn around. With the laughing stock of the fucking globe, we can't decide.
Honestly, I think we're more the laughing stock just because we have Trump.
So I would hazard a guess to say you're not a Trump supporter.
I could agree with some, but not all. But the majority of the U.S. did elect him into office, so either
What's-
way, we're stuck with him.
yeah, and we didn't elect Theresa May, unfortunately.
Okay.
That's
Questions for the both of you because I apparently live in a country where we're all hired actors and we're out in the middle of somewhere. Dave, when you go and you do your elections, if you're over the age of 18, do you have to vote? Like,
No.
you
It's
don't
not
have to
compulsory.
vote?
No.
Okay,
no, same here. You don't have to.
we do.
Really?
Yep, we if we don't vote, we actually get a fine.
Wow.
Because
Well, that's very democratic.
no. What I'm trying to understand here is
we
when-
get a low turnout because we don't have to vote.
when all of the when Trump got elected, and you had all of these people freaking out about it. I asked one question. Did you vote? And this
Did I vote?
there was this one dude who was screaming that Trump got elected. And this dude was walking around with a camera and he pointed it at him and he said, "So did you actually vote?" And he goes, "Well, no." And I said, "Well, you got no fucking issues then. If you didn't vote, you're fucked. You lose your right to have anything to say about it. If you want to make a change, go and vote. You let your vote do the talking." And I just think it's weird that other countries don't make you go and vote. That's what I think. Sorry.
Undemocratic.
What do you mean it's undemocratic?
Yeah, undemocratic. There you go. Lee said he had some news.
The only news in a sense I have is
One says 2 pulls to fog out his tent.
at least last that I've heard is
Stop
The-
pulling on it, mate. And try vaping.
San Francisco approved the flavor ban, but they, I guess, have reached a consensus. And they're allowing flavors basically to be there, just they have to use basically Nick shots.
Right.
And
So
I
they-
can almost see we might go down that road nationally eventually.
Do you mean zero nicotine in all of your juices and then use Nick shots?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's, I guess, the compromise that they reached in San Francisco.
That's perfect though.
Yeah, it's better than just having tobacco
that's
flavours
cool.
and menthol
Good on,
flavours.
The other side of it is what I've been hearing is also they did that to try to make an excuse that now you have this small bottle concentrate of nicotine that basically if you leave it where a kid can get it, that
Yeah.
the kid will just have a
Go
complete
and drink
nicotine
it.
overdose.
Yeah.
So I don't.
yeah, we've
some
had-
people think of it more as a setup than really a compromise.
But
yeah.
do you think? Hold on, this camera's all fucked up. There we go. Do you think that do you think that they're talking about this kind of stuff when they really should be talking about things like the opioid epidemic or drunk driving or something like that. Do you think this is just an out for them to not talk about the more pressing issues?
I think so. It's hard to say, honestly, because I know right now they're all trying to use all. We're worried about the kids. We're worried about the kids. And
Hello, 12. 12 had just entered the room. He must have got more.
12, what's going on?
The J Hayes TVP thing's ended now, so.
All right, so the guys are going to
Did
start.
it finally end?
Now.
Yeah.
Or are they going to digest what was going on the other side?
Yeah, just
I'm going to play the replay.
So.
But
and Lee, don't give me bullets to fire. Vaping Smurf, hello.
Vaping Smurf.
Everybody's jumping in now.
Everybody's coming back over now. Thank God for that. All we need now is Cantankerous to eventually get up and come on.
Oh, speaking of Cantankerous Kiwi, he sent me a package.
Did they?
He did. He did.
Did he send me T-Dex?
He said, you got to send this. I'm sending you something to send to Dave. I'm saying no more.
I hope it's me T-Dex.
I'm saying no more.
Right.
12, did they actually squash it, or did they kind of leave still pretty heated?
It's so funny, those two. It's a fucking hell.
I'll finish watching the ladies.
Yeah, if you want to watch a real vape show, guys, Neimad is vaping day and night. Come and check it out. But yeah, like I see all of these issues with vaping over in the United States, and I'm like, well, United States has got so many more issues rather than having some nicotine laying around.
No, I agree. My whole thing on it really is, if they can't keep kids from smoking regular cigarettes or keep them from drinking, how in the hell are they going to keep them from vaping?
Yeah.
No, not a chance in the world. We had this last week. Kids experiment. We did it as kids. Kids do it, and they're always going to do it. There's no way they're going to stop it. I mean, I could go out and buy cigarettes. You see kids hanging about the shops now, asking people to go in and buy them the cigarettes. You know, a lot of them got credit cards these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't know how that works.
I don't either. You know, and you order online. All they have to do is press that, say, yes, I'm 18.
Yeah.
You know, and sign for it at the door.
And
how many
that's...
people say, hold on, you don't look 18? Well, here, it's be 21 over there in some states, won't it?
Yeah, I think a majority of it's starting to go 19 and higher, but I think some states are still 18.
Do you see a problem with someone at the age of 18 being able to buy cigarettes and alcohol?
Alcohol, no. Cigarettes, do I see an issue with it?
Only
No, because it's their choice.
Yeah.
I mean, do I wish them that, you know, they would try vaping? Yeah, but it's all about choice.
Excuse me.
I always thought it was weird because you had to be 21 over in the United States to buy beer and alcohol and beer and smokes. I thought it was just strange.
Or a bad decision.
I see children here. I live a walkways up, quarter of a mile, no traffic. It's a walkway. I see kids here at the ages of 9 and 10 smoking.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Walking up the road. I've no problem with a child experimenting, but I was 8 when I started, so that was bad. But you don't want to see them walking up the road. You know what I mean? And if there was vaping, I still wouldn't want to see that.
No.
That age. But kids experiment.
I mean, I've got a 12-year-old nephew who comes around all the time, and he's mad keen on me vaping. And a few times he's come up and he's grabbed it and he's like, oh, can I have a hit? And I said, if you have a hit, I'm going to hit you. because
Yeah.
it's not for so like. I think for me personally, the acceptable age to experiment would be 15. You know, a 15-year-old kind of has a little bit more sense and a little bit more life experience to make that judgment call at 15. But at anything under that, I think, you know, you got a bit more growing up to do.
Yeah. Ben, but you look so young anyway. He
Yeah,
had to
well,
buy by PayPal because he couldn't get it because of his bank account, his ID. You know, even after being after well over 80, but he doesn't look very old anyway, does he? He's very young.
like what I've seen two different sites now that I think would be a good compromise if we could get our government at least to agree on it. Just simply because, like you were saying, Dave, all they have to do is click on the button, say they're old enough. But I just bought something from e-cigs, and you actually have to upload a picture of your ID before they'll even process it.
Yeah,
That's
from
great.
Yeah. e-cigs have done that for quite a long time.
That would be a way they could do it, or a local shop before the whole August 8th thing is what they would do is once you purchase something before they even process that transaction, you have to literally go on a Skype call and say, hey, this is my ID showing proof that I'm old enough.
Yeah.
And if you didn't do that, they would automatically cancel the sale. So
That's cool.
some places are trying to make it so they can't, but majority of them still, you know, you can say you're 18, they'll process it and ship it to you.
Yeah.
Without even checking it.
That's what happens a lot on the UK websites. Just have to be 18 and enter, and there you go. You're away. Pay PayPal, and you're away.
Another thing, it was, I think last year or early this year, a gas station got hit in the U.S. I can't remember exactly where it was, but they were caught selling vape stuff to minors. And
it's not worth it.
No. Because I worked retail for a good portion of my life, and I had a rule. If I question your age, I'll card you. Simple as that. Doesn't matter if you're old enough or not. If you can't produce that ID once I ask for it, I ain't selling it to you.
Yeah, over here the law is if you sell to minors as a sale assistant, it's you who's responsible. You get prosecuted.
Yeah, you get hit with the fine, and I believe the company does as well, but you get a majority of it. I had one perfect example, and I always use this example because they got really mad at me. Two guys came in and wanted to buy a cigar, so I asked for both of them. One guy produced their ID. He was old enough. The other guy was flat out, "Oh, I don't have it." I'm like, "Okay, then I can't sell it." But he's old enough. I'm like, "I understand that, but I asked both of you." Yeah. So they both left, and the first guy that had the ID came back and said, "Okay, I want the Black Mile." I'm like, "Still not going to sell it to you."
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact that you're going to take it to the other guy, and I can't prove that he's old enough. Yeah. So I'm not going to take the risk. Sorry, it's just not going to happen. He asked for my manager. Manager came over and backed me on it. He's like, "Sorry, we're still not going to sell it to you until the other guy can come in and verify he's old enough." Plain and simple.
Yeah.
And that's just me covering my ass.
Yeah. But you have to, don't you? Bob, they don't ask you for ID for your age, mate. They're looking for your bus pass.
Yeah.
Your free bus pass. That's what they was asking for, mate. Not an ID. They just wanted your free bus pass to see whether, you know. Yes, ID'd. What's he like, eh?
I mean, Smurf, I've actually been ID'd for both, and I have no problem showing my ID. I really don't.
I think it's hilarious. Because if I go in somewhere and they ask for my ID, I laugh like a crazy fuck. I'm like, "Do you think an 18-year-old would have a beard like this?" No. Here. Oh, hold on. Hey, man. What the hell?
And honestly, I've actually seen minors have a beard like his.
There's 18-year-olds like him now, do you?
Hold on.
I nearly choked on my vape when he said that.
I have actually seen minors with a beard like yours when I was in
Yeah.
high school.
It's scary,
It's
isn't it?
rare, but it does happen.
I think you'll try to kill me off, Damo. I nearly choked on my vape when you said that.
I fucking hope you do.
I hope you do.
Oh, God.
Joke, you old bastard, joke.
You know, I was sitting here this morning thinking, I woke up and I was like, oh, what's today going to be like? I look outside and it's fucking, there is thunder and shit everywhere down here, eh?
Is there?
Yeah, it was thundering
Actually,
not long ago.
Cold here now.
I miss the weather like that. We don't get too much of that here anymore.
In Utah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we didn't get that much rain this year, did we?
It's
Yeah.
mainly desert there, isn't it, Utah?
Utah's one of those states that almost every it could be sunny, rainy, cloudy, snowing all in the same day.
Right.
I'm just going to have
He
a
just
look,
can't
'cause
make up his mind.
I can't remember where Utah is.
You know where Las Vegas is?
Yeah.
Nevada,
We're pretty much right next door.
Okay.
We're right next door to Nevada.
Utah. Mormon
Question.
capital.
A
Mormon
question
state.
I've always wanted to ask someone like yourself. Have you ever been to the beach?
Yes, I have.
Okay, good.
I spent 6 years in California, so I did go to the beach there. And I was actually just at the beach in December as well, because I went back to California for Christmas, and one of the things we went to was Santa Cruz. So we played on the beach for a little bit.
I see people that like live in Kansas and Missouri and that, and I'm like, have you ever been to the beach? Like, it's nice, I swear.
I just saw Saint was in the.
Yeah, he's trying to get you beat up by wife again.
Saint said, "Now, Mrs. Goober, now you're live beat up Goober." Sorry, Saint, she's laying in bed right now, so I don't know if you'll get your live Goober beating.
Neck
She always
minute.
tends to do.
Time anyway.
Yeah, she always does it off camera. She never beats me on camera.
Bob told me to take off. And then, what's sleep put? That's what I asked. No idea.
Smurf.
Pretty cool.
If you guys don't know, my wife likes to use me as a chair or lean on me, so.
Yeah.
Whereabouts do you live in Utah?
Salt Lake City, the Mormon capital, pretty much.
Oh, okay, so you're up the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I do live in pretty much the Mormon capital of the world.
Yep.
I don't know what's a Mormon.
It's religion.
It's religion.
Joseph Smith.
Who?
Joseph Smith, wasn't it?
Who the fuck is Joseph Smith?
You don't know about Joseph Smith or the Angel Moroni or anything like that? You don't know anything about religion, you.
I completely blank out organised religion.
Buy me on. See, I'm not religious, but at least I know a little bit. Well, I know quite a lot about the Mormon Church.
I don't trust organised religion.
Church of Latter-day Saints. Look it up.
I really
and
want.
their elders, they're about 12.
I really want like one of them religious people to knock on my door while the show's on. I really do. Hey.
Well, the Mormons originally they was famous for polygamy.
Is that
Sorry,
the one
don't
where they
mean-
got more than one wife?
Yes.
Yeah.
Straight up ballers. Anyway,
And that's like the spin-off of the actual main Mormon religion.
Yeah.
But-
There's still a sect that does that, isn't there? There.
Yeah, and
they cut off from the church as it is now.
yeah. They actually just nailed one not too long ago, about 2-3 years ago. It was a whole town basically full.
Yeah.
I mean,
And wasn't they allowed to marry from the age of 12, girls or something? Yeah. Yeah.
we had
I
we've
think
got
Josie's fifth was just a randy old bugger.
I hate to cut you guys off, but Saint, no, she is not going to hit me with a chair. I don't even know if she could pick up the chair.
He's determined that you get a beating, isn't he?
I don't know if you guys get it, but we get Jehovah's Witnesses in Australia. They come and knock on your door and basically just annoy your day. When I was a young fella, I was sharing a house with a good mate of mine, and we were out the front. We were drinking, we were smoking, we're doing what 18, 19-year-olds do, and saw him coming up the street, and my mate Timmy goes, "I'm going to stop this, and I'm going to stop it right now." And I'm like, "Okay." He goes, "Come inside, take your shirt off, and get the tomato sauce." I'm like, "I got you. I know what we're doing." So anyway, my mate Tim strips down to his boxes, rubs tomato sauce all over his chest, and then stands at the front door.
Nice.
And he turns to me and he goes, "Get a big kitchen knife." "I got you, fam." So anyway, knocks on the door.
What are you doing?
Tim opens up the door. "What the fuck are you on?" Naked apart from boxer shorts with tomato sauce rubbed all over him. And then I pop my head around with this big ass fucking cleaver and go, "Are they here for the dissection?" They fucking ran. I mean, just ran. Never had them come to my house again. It was fantastic. I still do it now. Like, if I have people coming at my door, I'll take my shirt off and I'll open the door and say, are you here for the orgy?"
That's terrible. That's terrible.
I don't think so. I don't get annoyed very often now.
Just ask him if we've got any blood to spare. You need a transfusion. That's all you have to do.
Yeah, we get more Mormons knock on our door than any other religion. I think I've only had Jehovah's Witnesses twice since I've been here.
Like I said, man, just take your shirt off, enter the door and say you're here for the orgy.
That actually did not work once.
How you doing, Craig?
Hey, Craig.
Craig,
Way before I met my wife, I lived in Phoenix, Arizona. And it was like I had them always knocking on the door. I've tried almost everything I could think of, holding a beer, having a cigarette in my hand. They still wanted to try to convert me. So finally, I opened up the door butt naked, and they're like, I'm like, "Oh, wait, you here want to preach to me? All right, come on in. Let's go." And there's like, sorry to disturb you, sir. Have a nice day, and never came back.
Saint just said, "What if they say yes to the orgy, Damo?" "I'll invite them in. Come in. Get your gear off." Because if they say yes once and they walk inside, you can fuck with them even further.
Oh, good. I'd be afraid to watch that.
It'd be great. Oh, I can't wait for the day. Now I'm looking out the window seeing if anyone's coming.
Oh God, Craig, that's bad.
No, I'm not ready to join ISIS. Here, look, I'll fix that.
Yeah, it looks like the Taliban with that on the wrong way down, doesn't it?
There you go.
Ibrahim.
No, they'll ban me.
The funny thing is, my old supervisor, a Muslim, actually came up and said that he looked just like his son, and my old supervisor is actually Mexican. That's the funny part. I was like, really? What? Wow. But the sad thing is, if he doesn't groom his beard, he actually does kind of look like a Muslim. So I always tease him. Because sometimes he'll wear his Harry Potter glasses, as I like to call them. So I tease him now about it. I don't do it all the time, but
yeah.
God, Saint. I just saw what Saint said. I was looking out the window as long as he now wants the orgy.
Yeah, come on. I just love messing with him. And the best bit is when they come and knock on your door and you've just had a couple of magic mushrooms. Oh, because you don't know what you're doing, so you invite them in and you let them to start talking to you, and then your mind just expands.
That I think would be very interesting to see.
We actually had 2 Jehovah's Witnesses come in and smoke weed with us. It's really
What?
fucked up.
Please tell me you're joking.
No,
I thought
full
you
on.
didn't put any foreign.
2 Jehovah's Witnesses and they smoked a bowl with you.
Yep. Me and my mate Tim, we were sitting there, because we had a lounge room that looked out to the front of our house, and we had a big glass sliding door. And because we'd sit there and we'd watch TV and smoke weed and, you know, put ourselves into a higher state of consciousness. And, yeah, these 2 dudes walked up, you know, wearing the white shirts and the black ties with their little name tags. And Tim gets up, he opens the door, he goes, "Come in, boys." So he come in, and one dude looks at me and looks going around and, "What's going on here?" And Tim goes, "We're smoking weed. Want a bowl?" And he's like, "Sure."
Hold on, I gotta say this to my wife.
That's terrible. Terrible,
Well, most of them are just like you and me. Most of them are. I think the problem with Jehovah's Witnesses and, you know, Mormons and whatever else, they've just been brainwashed.
that. Oh,
Because
totally.
if you sit down and you think about it, you're not going to believe in this shit that they spout all the time. So
Oh, I know, because my uncle is Jehovah's Witness, and when I lived with him for a while, that was basically a requirement. I had to go to church with him. I said, "I'll go to church with you. I have no problems listening to what you guys preach and all. It's just don't expect me to follow it. I'll respect that at least."
Yeah, I respect anybody. Anybody who's got religion, good on them. It's just not for me.
But you know, they don't celebrate Christmas. They pretty much don't celebrate holidays, no birthdays, things like that.
Yeah.
So when my family gets together, even when I was living with my grandmother, like, "You gonna show up for my birthday?" I don't celebrate birthdays. I'm like, just think of it as a party.
yeah,
Simple as that.
we have cake.
Don't see it as a birthday. Just think of it as a party. Like, I would like you just to show up because you're my uncle. I'm not saying you have to say it's a birthday or give me anything. Just show up.
Craig Campbell says, "We had Jehovah's Witnesses round. I told them I would let my husband see the leaflets. My wife answered the door to them, and they asked her if she was a friend of mine."
Excellent.
No, the best people to mess with are the flat earthers. Oh, I love them people. They're just
Well,
fantastic.
That's the question you asked me the other day.
I like messing with Mormons more.
Oh, I do as well.
No,
We've got a big cathedral thing, one of their churches in
The temples.
yeah, one of their temples, and then they've got a church in Whitefield, and in the early 80s right the way through to the late 90s, they used to be knocking on the door all the time.
Because when I did smoke a lot, and
Hi, Michael.
oh,
Hey,
Michael's
Michael.
I was in. Hey.
But I forget exactly what they said, but they were like, "Well, you're gonna go to hell." I'm like, "How do you know we're not there already?"
well, true.
See, I'm one of them strange ones because I've read the Book of Mormon and the Doctrines. I've read both books, so I'm one of the strange ones because I used to like to trick them up with their own stuff.
I'll admit, I am actually baptized Mormon. It's just I don't agree with everything.
Oh.
I mean, in my eyes, and my wife can even agree because she was even baptized Mormon at a younger age, is you shouldn't have to go to church, in a sense, to believe in something or to worship something. You should be able to do it in your own home.
Yeah, and also the Bible is a secondary text for Mormons rather than a primary text. the Book of Mormon. See how they get round it is they say when Jesus said, "I've got a flock of another fold to look after." That's where the Mormon part comes in. Apparently, it then appeared in the Americas, and then you got the angels, Moroni, and what have you. It's quite interesting, even if you're not religious.
No, I agree. I mean, I've even because we have a lot of Muslims at our work, and I asked them if the Quran came in an English version just out of curiosity. I
I've
read
got
parts of it, and it's not a bad religion. It's just when people, like the radicals, take it out of context.
Yeah, yeah. I've got the Quran here, on my bookshelf, along with a lot of other religious books. And it's the same, same story. What's he laughing at?
Okay, so there's been a couple of golden comments at the moment. Ben White Media says there's flat Earth believers all around the globe, and then we're sitting here with this deep religious talk, and Bob turns around and he goes, "I've just seen a hedgehog."
Eat jog, eat jog, eat jog.
Oh my god. Oh.
Aye, e-jog. That's what I said.
Hey, what was it? E-jog?
E-jog.
E-jog. Dave wrote the Quran. He probably did.
I'll just go and check. I don't think my name's on it.
Okay, so actually, I got some vape mail this week.
Oh, you did, didn't you?
I did. I got some vape mail.
Hello, Giorgio. You and Damo say you got vape mail, did you? So you thought you'd come and knock into your legs?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had to use the restroom.
That's all right.
It's all right. I'm thinking of going as well because Damo's got some vape mail to show.
Shaking it more than once is a wank.
And Saint, on your comment earlier, she said she wouldn't hit me with the chair, she'll hit me with a frying pan.
Ooh. But yeah, vape mail this week. I needed some batteries, so I bought some Vape Cell 2800 milliamp hour, 25 amp discharge blacks.
Nice.
So I got them all charged up. I'm going to give them a run now, see how they go. And I bought a whole bunch of ODB wraps because I like to marry up my batteries, make sure that they're all working well.
Yeah, I need to get some battery wraps. Mine are starting to go.
I got a question for you, Gerber. How many batteries do you have?
Altogether, I think 8 to 10. I got 6 main ones I use. I got one in my ohm reader, 2 in my coil thing, and no, actually more than that because I have my RX Gen 3. So I have like 13, I think. And then I have one in my single battery. Just, I forget that I even have extra ones, so I'll go pick up something and I'll be like, oh crap, I actually have battery power in this. Cool.
What is your ideal setup at the moment, Gerber?
Honestly, it's kind of a hard one right now. Because I like using my Rage Squonker, don't get me wrong, with the Recoil Rebel. I love this setup. I pretty much haven't stopped using it since I got it. Its release. I have this one, which is the Lyra mod, with the black Recoil Rebel on it. I'm just waiting for the batteries to charge on that one. The G-Box isn't a bad squonker. The only gripe I, in a sense, have with it is the battery door.
Yeah.
It kind of just suddenly pops open on me a lot. And I have the recurve on it, which is a pretty good squonking RDA. So it's I'd have to say the Rage. I'm sorry.
I actually got a problem with my Rage this week. I put some new batteries in it, new atomizer, and I keep getting a check battery every time I hit the fire button.
If you, I think it's either contact Dwayne or it's Desire, and they can get that replaced for you. So I know some of the batches, the check battery thing would happen right away, and some have happened a lot later.
Well, I got mine on release from Dwayne.
Have we gone off vape mail?
Oh, we didn't talk about. Oh, yeah, that was the other thing I got. My drop dead. That was the only other thing I got.
I got that.
That is nice.
Nice.
And I got the mini fit.
Jay Jerry, how you doing?
Oh, Jay Jerry's in. Hey, Jay Jerry.
I just said that. Hi, Jay. And I come back with a bit of light reading.
You can read that in your own time.
Mike, you was watching the handbags at dawn.
Yes. But
oh, guys, don't forget we've got a competition as well this week. We've got some juices for you. What we'll do is we'll be looking for comments on the replay, and what you'll win is the full set of Crunch e-liquids.
Ooh, nice.
Crunchy's e-liquid. Very nice.
Courtesy of Licks who do them. He did actually give them for the competition. So comments on the replay, not on the replay, guys, if you want to enter for that. And if you get in contact with me after the draw, which will be probably next week, then I'll send them out to you direct from here.
Only vape mail I have coming is from e-cigs, and it should be here Saturday or Monday for sure, but possibly Saturday. I got the sampler pack.
Higley or e-cigs?
e-cigs.
e-cigs, so from Dave. Yeah.
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 So
I've never had their stuff. I believe it's good. And you get different choices of the strengths on it, don't you? Of the actual flavors as well as the nicotine.
yeah, I got 3 because that's normally what I use. But shit, did I exit out of it? Or I got shit. Doesn't say in this one. Give me a second here. That's confirmation.
So it's only got 20 batteries.
Oh, I guess I got the 6 milligram. Thought I got 3, but I got Aries Ram, vanilla cappuccino, and then I decided to try tobacco flavor, which I got their black box clove.
Right.
So I haven't had a decent tobacco flavor, so I figure I'd give at least one a shot.
I tried one tobacco flavor about a year ago. No.
No, you know what, Lee? I didn't do any free shit hunting at all at the Manchester show. I didn't have any cards printed. I didn't ask for anything. But I was actually given stuff. I was actually there in a working capacity, basically, to try juices for our sponsor, who's not here tonight because he's gone camping, Conway Valley Vapers. So I didn't actually go out intentionally to get any free gear, but I got some anyway. I was quite lucky in that Riot Squad, the girl behind Riot Squad, when she was giving me and Bob one of the juices, recognised who I was, and then started doing the old come in bit, and then she went, "You're the reviewer," and give me all 4.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't go out with the attention to get gear. I was actually there to test juices and new lines for Conway Valley Vapers.
Zane said he
Next time I'm going free shit hunting.
Zane said he got the vanilla cappuccino, but he hasn't tried it yet.
Vanilla cappuccino, I don't know. Oh, I've used it all. I've used it all.
Yeah, Lee, I don't think they're that far from me. So
Bob, I went to Manchester today's Bob. I got 3 walking sticks. He had to hold 9 on my bags, of course, while I went down on me crutches.
What is the flavor profile of Aries Ram?
Is it? I can't remember. It's on there. Is it a watermelon thing? Gary's Ram, watermelon peach and something.
let's
is
see
it?
here. I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah. Down to the last 10 mils of Aries Ram. Is it any good, Smurf? I've never tried it. I know it was Aries that asked for that profile to be done, and they mixed it for him, like they did with Gwen's Fluffermint.
I'll be back in just a sec.
Radio, mate. Strawberry, watermelon, kiwi, and vanilla. Right. Cheers,
That
mate.
sounds pretty good.
It does. It sounds nice, doesn't it?
I didn't even know what the flavor profile was. Everybody just said it was really good.
Strawberry, raspberry, watermelon, and vanilla. One of you's has got to be right. One's got to be wrong there. Right. Strawberry, watermelon, kiwi, and vanilla. It's amazing. Right. Cool. I'm not going to order any, like. I'd like to know what it's like, though. Not that I've got a lot of juice to review. It's just coming out my ears.
Let's see. Aries Ram, fruity punch of watermelon, raspberry, strawberry, kiwi with a slight back note of vanilla.
Flavor chaser. I'm actually on my own Turkish and black licorice tobacco.
Really? How is that?
Well, I'm going to be biased and say it's absolutely excellent. It took me 9 months to develop it, and it's got a couple of more ingredients in there that I won't tell anybody about. But I like a tobacco to taste like a tobacco and not like chocolate or coffee or a dirty ashtray. So it took me a lot of development. This and my American red rum.
Huh.
But I've been mixing for quite a few years. So and I'm an old fat, so I had the time. Yeah. You can, sorry, Google.
No.
You can find the recipe of the basic V1 on my DIY mixing video on my channel for the Turkish black licorice and the American red rum.
Huh. Lee, what would be the best wattage you would say to use Aries Ram? I'm just curious.
Kind of glad I got up. I went and looked down the hallway, and all I could see was vape.
Right, you're vaping the out again.
Yeah.
Found it all out again. That's terrible.
It's pretty bad.
You'll only get in trouble, or fire alarm will go up, or one will go off.
No, I took the battery out of it.
I was vaping in the bathroom the other day and set the fire alarm off.
I did that on one of my live shows. I actually was vaping so much it was starting to get foggy in here, and I'm like, oh shit. I didn't realize I was vaping that much.
Back note of vanilla.
A fruity punch of watermelon, raspberry, strawberry, kiwi, and a slight back note of vanilla.
Yep.
Interesting.
It sounds nice enough. I actually pulled some of mine out for I've been out for a while for Bob to try. These have been sat on the bloody side for ages. I forgot about them. I did them with other bottles. I got my dandelion and burdock, my black currant and raspberry, and my cherry cola. So Bob's going to try them when he comes, whether he wants to or not.
Nice.
I'm just gonna have a look at the e-cig's website. I've never looked at it before.
Have you not? You've not been on there?
I've been on there a couple of times. I just couldn't remember.
Yeah, Flavor Chaser. If you want to know my tobacco taste, ask Bob, who's in chat, the Bob stuff. Because he'll be coming for 100 mil a bit soon.
It looks like it's a very old website.
Well, it's been going a while.
Oh, they sell coily tools. Awesome.
Yeah, they do Simon.
Interesting.
You mentioned coily tools. Coily tools. You mentioned coily tools.
Go away.
Yeah.
How many you got?
I've got yours here as well, to be shipped to you.
Which one?
Your Neimad one.
What colour did he do it? Just blue?
I've no idea. I'm not opening your box. I'm not opening it on you.
Okay.
It's not for, like Bob's. I've got Bob's Puma. Hey, I won't open the bag for him. You'll have to open it yourself. And I'm not just being lazy.
Alright, Lee, thanks. I'll have to, when I get it, I'll play around with the wattage.
Yeah, Bob, you're right, yeah. I actually give, I'm one of the stands there at the Manchester show. I actually give the woman it. I just told her it was a tobacco flavour, 50-50 mouth to longer, to try it, and she got exactly what was in it. Exactly, and she said it was really good. And that was from somebody who makes concentrates.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Nice.
Yeah.
I've mixed around with a little DIY, and I only have my Code Red, I think, left.
Right.
Which I made, which is more of the Mountain Dew. The one I haven't been able to replicate yet was my first attempt at trying to make root beer.
Right.
A good root beer, and I ended up making root beer barrels.
Right, they're the toffee, the chewy things, are they?
Yeah, and I haven't been able to replicate it since. And I've tried twice.
Right. Yeah. I've not been able to do any mixing for ages. I actually mixed up 500 mils of this tobacco and 100 mils of the American Red in an emergency because I'm only down to that. That's all I've got left. So it was an emergency mix. But for any of my other gear, I've not done anything for a while. Although top of my fridge is full of concentrates.
Yeah, that's where mine is right now. It's on top of the fridge. I might try that this week and just take a couple flavors, mix them together, and see what I get.
Yeah, well, Bob, I've shown Bob how to mix. I got him to choose certain flavors that he liked, and I put the what is the average percentage of each one in, and got him to mix it at that. And one or two come out, and they tasted like stuff that we actually tasted on last Friday. He likes his orange, he likes his banana like I do as well. So, but he's orange mad. Can't have an orange juice here and do a review with him, because you know the orange is going to disappear. Or you're never going to get it to try it. No, you hand it over to him, and you're waiting and waiting and waiting. You have to ask him for it, the bugger for it.
Interesting. Well, I've just said just no milk. I'm a little lost on that one.
I am as well. I'm lost on Lee, Dave. We know. I felt loud. Oh, I think he knows that I haven't done any mixing because he sent me some concentrates and I haven't made them up yet.
Fair enough.
I'm just still looking through e-cig's website.
Well, you should be getting on with the show and leaving that until later on. Now, after all, it is you've got all
You two
day
are talking amongst yourselves.
No, come on, you join in the conversation. You've been watching that. You've been watching Handbags at Dawn. You've been doing everything bad in the show.
I'm
so
such a bad boy. You should spank me. Bring it on, bitch.
Oh, Bob just clarified. David's fridge is full, just no milk.
I've got milk. I've got bloody milk. I went out today and I got some food. I've got food in the house. And milk.
All right, so I wanted to
Plenty
show
of
you
it,
this. Basically, I got this
including
Raven up
milkshakes
here
as well.
that's just kind of sitting on the lights, right? Fine, whatever. Let's scoot over here.
So, Damo, are you still on the
Doing
e-cig
a
side?
review on the Hive right here.
Terrible. Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
What are you doing, man?
I'm looking at the e-cig's website.
He's doing some window shopping.
Yeah.
You got some juices coming to you, haven't you, anyway?
Mm. Oh, I want to have a look at that Firefly kit by Hava. That'd be interesting. I saw that on Instagram the other day. I was like,
So, guys, do a show and then troll the internet.
I don't get any other time, fucker.
You got all time in the world, man.
What? I work 50 hours.
Well, don't work that long then.
Oh, I fucking wish I couldn't.
Do you want me to do the trolling for you during the day and then send you the results?
Don't feel bad. How time when I have casters come on too. Like I had a GBB Nation once, and he's like, "Yeah, Gerber, sorry we hijacked your show." I'm like, I have no problems, honestly, because it's
I'm just trying to get Damo involved in this show.
Okay, I have a question for you both. What do you think about the new Pulse BFX and the new RDA that's coming out?
The X or the 90?
Well, it's the same thing. The 90, the X, whatever the fuck it is. Pulse BF 90!
I
Fucker.
think it's just a fucking another money maker.
let me check because I haven't heard anything about that one. Last one I heard was the 80-watt squonker regulated one.
Yeah, they bring out a 90-watt one, so, 10 watts more. Just playing on money now. Nothing against Tony B, but just another money maker. I don't think it's. I think if you got the other ones, you can't justify buying that one as well.
Pulse.
I want the dripper.
I don't know.
You bang on there, Craig. Too soon after the 80, and why 90? Why?
I think it's because they want to sell it as a kit.
Cash grab, you're right, Lee.
It is a cash grab.
I don't know. It seems like it. I don't know, honestly. I mean, the mod itself just looks like the regular Pulse, just going up to 90 watts. I'm more interested about the RDA part.
Yeah, the RDA looks very interesting.
You got the Pulse X on the way. Right.
But as for the mod itself, it just...
Flavor Chaser, can I ask you why you've got the Pulse X when you've got the 80? It's not so mod only, right? The Smurf, why over 150 plus watts?
Let's see, some sites have them as the mod only. Which sites, Flavor Chaser? Like, I might get one just to compare it to the regular Pulse mechanical that I have.
Mechanical, I still love the mechanical. I wouldn't go out and buy the 80. There's nothing wrong with that. But got the recurve on it, perfect.
Really? I'll try it with the recurve. My Pulse is...
God, that's nice.
over there. I gotta charge the battery on it.
Boston cream donut in that, it's sodding gorgeous.
Really?
Mm.
Interesting. I'll try that.
Right. Don't really like Boston cream.
Last time I had a donut one, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I did a review of
And the
I think I
rain
did
starts.
3 and then did 2. The 2 that I really wanted didn't come in until too late after I'd done the first review, which was the apple fritter, which is really nice, and the Boston cream donut, really nice.
Yeah, I don't even think I've been meaning to, I think, review the Pulse. I just keep forgetting, honestly. I've had it for a while. It's just I keep forgetting. I keep doing others.
Well, unfortunately, I knackered up the Luxottic. I love the Luxottic, but it's now gone open circuit and auto fires on me.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on with it. It's a shame, 'cause I really like that.
Vaping Smurf saying here, I have enough 80, 90 watt mods, plus adding an extra 10 watts to the 80 is a waste of time. Yeah, I can see that. Maybe if they did it to like 100 watts, it might be worth it.
Caramel apple fritter. Oh, that sounds nice.
I just want the dripper.
I've got some apple taffy about somewhere. And there it is. Apple taffy. Oh, that's sudden gorgeous. Just got a childish bloody front on it, that's all.
Like the other juice I have that I haven't reviewed yet is this one. It's Bazooka Sour Straws.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's not bad. It's just the sour part comes kind of strong in it.
Oh, do you have a jewel?
I do. I think the wife actually put it away. I did review it, but when they started doing channel strikes, I took it off because I didn't want to get one.
And
Right.
what are your thoughts on it?
It's all right. I haven't tried any other really pods except for the my pod, which I like.
I'm sorry,
More.
you see what Bob's put? They mow you at it again. Now need what Bob's put.
What's going on about?
He's got you at it as well now.
Bob, that's disgusting. What would your wife say?
I'm surprised Saint has asked me to take the elephant and teabag my wife again.
Yeah.
And he's talking about this elephant back here.
The scary elephant that no one else
Yeah.
is scared of.
Center is afraid of that elephant. He calls it the creepy elephant.
What's wrong
It
with
just
the
sits
elephant?
there. Yeah. That one right there.
Oh.
It just sits there and I guess it looks creepy. So we tease him about it. Keep telling him I'll ship it to him with a plastic knife in his hand.
Nice.
Read Bob's chat.
God. It's almost sounding like one of my live shows.
Yeah.
We're just missing Center.
Somebody's either picking on me or picking on Damo.
Always.
No one's mentioned the car yet.
Oh, you had to fucking say it.
So, oh, it slipped out. I'm sorry, pal.
Shut the fuck up, man. That's not fair.
Do I dare ask?
Tell him what car you've got, Damo. He might know it.
I got a 2005 Nissan Cube,
That's not bad.
but I've got the supercharged one.
Okay.
And then, have you ever seen a child's program called Postman Pat?
Fuck you, Dave. I hope you
honestly
fucking
never
choke.
re-
Choke, you bitch.
I am doing.
Demo, you should see my live show where my wife was eating a 12-inch long sandwich. They were totally picking on her.
Can you see me?
I'm glad you said sandwich at the end of that then.
They can see you right now.
we was both starting to get jealous then.
Hi, Mrs. Goober.
Damo says hi.
I just say yo.
There you go.
Hey.
I'm sorry she's not asleep yet.
Isn't it like 5:30 in the afternoon?
6:25, but she tends to fall asleep early.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yes. Let's take it.
Normally she'd be up here watching, but she's watching some weird movie.
Alright.
I think it's Fantasia too.
They're all saying that.
I don't
They're all
know
saying
what it
hi,
is, I
Mrs.
just
Goober
pressed it.
now.
Vaping Smurf says hi too.
Sup?
Smurf, my wife said sup. I just don't understand why they made the cube, but if it works for people, it works for people. I can't knock it.
Well, it's perfect
What?
for Japanese, where it comes from. I love mine. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, if it works for you, it works for you. I can't knock that. I got a Chevy Impala.
What year model?
Saying that's because you guys have me rolling so freaking hard with your comments.
What year model is your Impala, Goober?
What was that?
What year model?
2011.
Okay.
It's not a bad car. I like it.
I'm gonna have a look.
The right side of the car hates me for some reason.
Oh, it's one of those. It's the newer one.
Smurf, you guys are... Oh, God. I'm bringing that up again.
Yep. Ben White Media, hashtag JDM for life.
PB's hot, Mary.
Well, open up the window.
You open the window.
Come on, woman.
Mm.
Yes.
Don't mind me.
Yes.
I've missed something in
Yes.
chat. Not wrong with Skoda. Volkswagen.
Hey?
See, we have a Skoda. Well, Skoda's a Volkswagen.
I thought Skodas were Skodas.
No, they used to be. Then about 15 years ago, they got bought by Volkswagen. Actually, it might be longer than that. Actually, I think it is longer than that. I was married at the time.
Saint, are you saying my wife wears the pants in this marriage?
Oh, there we go.
There goes that.
Love you too.
There goes. That's Saint egging that along now.
Hey, you're the one that's in his face. Shut the fuck up.
You know they can hear you, right?
No, I do now.
Well, we can.
We've heard everything. Next minute.
Saint says yes, you wear the pants in our marriage.
You fucking
Flavor chaser. No, actually, believe it or not, I got this.
I wear pants, but I don't wear the pants.
Luxottic NC from off Amazon of all places, 'cause it was going for 30 quid, and I couldn't let it go up, get away at 30 quid. 29.99.
Stop.
Hey,
Stop
You're
it. You're
right.
fidgeting like a child. Have you never worn a jacket before?
Now my wife's throwing stuff at me.
The
The
domestic
coat's a
starting
problem.
again.
Flesh is always a good colour.
Hold on, I
on
gotta
you.
do this. Thank you.
Seriously, you should consider your skull as quite the conversation piece.
Squirt you with water.
This one I got from a feisty young basilisk. This one from the things of a bruxa. And this one I gave myself just to fill in the unmarred space in my pectoral region. Thought I'd even it out a bit, you know.
You're a bit wet now.
Just a little.
Just a little.
I know. damn, it is tight.
Whoa.
Doesn't matter, right? I'm not
You
feeling
start
well.
it.
Can you even get sick?
Yeah, witches get colds.
I may have started it, but I'll
Same as
definitely
you.
finish it.
You really don't want to go, do you?
Told you domestic
Not
style.
meant for balls.
And do you think I am?
She's a blonde. She didn't even listen to me anyways.
Damo's doing a lot of puffing and blowing. He's still searching sites.
I am, man. There are things.
Come at me.
Then I'll say, what the fuck, Damo? What the fuck was that?
What?
Okay.
Oh, Saint deleted the messages.
Hello, Mrs. Goober.
Same as timed out while we put in, Dave.
Okay.
He basically said, "You are the boss."
Wow, Saint got timed out.
Damn.
Yeah. By Nightbot.
He's a
Aye.
bastard.
How are you?
He took in
I'm
your tonsils,
what?
Bob said. He took in your tonsils.
The fuck is he going on about?
Something in McGinney's. It's all like yawning and that. He did a minute ago.
I'm tired, man.
Fuck you, Nightbot.
See, this is why I don't have Nightbot on my live shows, because when MF Vape was on it, no matter what he did, Nightbot kept timing him out. So I had to pretty much disable Nightbot just so he could say something.
Oh.
Nightbot hated him for some reason.
So it's something Damo set up in Nightbot anyway. It's caught out. So. Saying.
I think
I
it's
always probably
excessive. I think it's excessive emojis, or it could be. It could be more than 2 posts in 5 seconds. I think.
Right.
I don't know. It works.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Poor Saint.
Yep. Is the only one that. Is it Saint the only one ever to be caught by it?
No,
Twice?
Bob was the first one. Oh, look at the
Bob.
puppy! Oh,
This little crackhead loves chewing on stuff.
I've got one almost exactly the same. But
And she follows my wife everywhere.
mine's decided that he's going to go and sleep by the front door.
No, right. He's in protection mode, is he?
Yeah.
I repeated the exclamation point. Wait, you don't want to get off? You want to stay on camera? Oh, no, mom's back.
Baby, what are you doing?
Mine's buggered off to bed, my dog. Thought he was around there, but he's buggered off to bed.
Saint, she is not the boss. She'll even admit it. Are you the boss?
I is not. I am not.
You've
Well,
taught her
according
well.
to Saint, you are the boss.
But how?
Saint, how is she the boss?
Just because I'm a woman doesn't make it right. Shit. No. I don't play that. Okay.
Because she says right now she is not the boss.
Right.
Oh, and Demo, we have a black cat, wherever this crackhead cat is, that thinks it's a parrot.
Hey, 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 hey. Sure does.
Foxy's never admitted it.
I can't find that picture.
Bosses never admit it.
No.
She's very to the point. No.
Getting where you play stuff?
I can't fucking shut the door. Oh.
Can't get the drawer in? Apparently my wife cannot get the drawer in the hole.
Not saying nothing to that.
Nope.
She beat your ass.
Oh, that?
Hold that.
Ow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Here, have it back.
Ow. Put the right one in at least.
I'm sorry.
Is this stuff coming out of the drawer?
Oh wait, I think she did have the right one because I can't hear her that one. Hey guys, I'm back.
Is this stuff coming out of the drawer that's got to go back in?
No.
Alright.
She's doing her usual times of slipping into something more comfortable.
She's getting undressed again?
Yeah.
Out of camera shot?
Out of the camera, yes.
She still doesn't know about them other hidden cameras then, does she?
No, she hasn't found any of the cameras you placed, Dave. I'm getting that look right now.
Put your clothes back on, woman.
Oh, you got called woman finally.
I am a woman. What you talking about?
You sure about that?
Yeah. Maybe.
And why are you bouncing right next to me?
I don't know. Shut up.
Damo, she's camera shy.
It's alright. My
Especially
wife
when
is
she's
too.
getting dressed and changed into something else.
I have my mom to fix these.
Are you having issues trying to find what to wear?
Yes. Shut the fuck up.
As long as you got pants, you'll be
people.
fine.
Ain't no boss.
At the moment, no, she doesn't.
Ah, right. Well, so you're not talking about that camera over near the window, have you? That's pointing right at her.
No, she hasn't found that camera by the window.
Neck minute.
You scared me.
Alright. We'll do an auction. I'll give somebody $20. Take her.
Have you seen Bob's comment?
Stop with the auction, bitch.
You know the mic's on, they can hear you.
Oh, right. Oh.
I love that reach over. Click.
She did. She reached over and turned it off. You call those pants?
There's something. They put on this off.
My dad's married blonde.
No choice.
You said I do, and yes.
This big.
I did.
He's too busy watching. That he's not watching the chat.
I am watching. No, I'm from Brisbane. Brisbane is kind of rainy and shit up here today.
It's good job somebody's watching chat.
I am watching chat. What the fuck are you going on about?
You're not.
I am.
You're not.
I am.
Only now and then, when something's said. You're too busy scanning other bloody things on there, looking at mods and juices and fuck knows what else. Just turn the porn channel off on the other one and get involved with the show.
Alright, no worries. I'll turn the porn off.
Radio. Oh, by the way, I need the link.
Oh, and Smurf, I didn't receive payment yet, so...
Oh, so she's still up for sale?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mike!
Mike,
What's
I'm
going on?
Oh.
Go, yo. I see she's got dressed again now then.
Jing said, "Oh, leave me with the minis, landslide."
Okay.
Have you guys seen that picture of Walter White and his wife where they're standing in front of the pile of money and he goes, "What's this?" And she goes, "I sold you vape gear."
Nope.
So good.
Bob's saying shoot them bastard ducks.
Saint put the first bid up 1 cent. Alright, I got 1 cent. Do I hear 5 cents?
I'll give you 5.
5, I got 5. Do I got 10?
I told you I've only got £1.
All right, we got a pound.
About $1.78 or something, is it? Or $1.50 odd or something like that.
All right, so we'll call it $1.50.
Okay,
I thought she was sold to me, shipping included.
I give you $3, but you got to include the restraints.
$3, and I got to include the restraints.
Yeah.
All right, I got a lot of zip ties, so that's fine.
Sweet, cool.
Go on then. I'll go up to £2 then.
£2. He's already got you beat by 3.
No, he hasn't.
$3.
Yeah, he's talking about $3 Australian dollars, not US dollars.
Okay, I'll give you $10, but I want the restraints, and you need to have her under control when I accept delivery.
That's easy. All I gotta do is put a leash.
I'll accept a leash. Vaping Smith, $20. I'm lonely.
Shane said $5 including the gag.
Night, Craig. I didn't notice that you was going. Sorry, mate.
Vaping Smith offered $20. He's lonely.
Yeah, I wasn't listening to you.
Vaping Smurf said $20. I'm lonely. So I got the bid's up to $20 right now.
And you're being shipped to Australia. Not to Smurf. Damo redirect the shipping.
I give you $50, just so Smurf doesn't get it.
Wait, I'm a proper American viewer? When'd that happen? I don't remember that. But thank you, Mike.
Don't forget to go and give Goober a subscribe, guys. He does some pretty good content. And if you like live shows...
Is that $25? Do you want the restraints too? And the leash?
You've just been offered 50.
I offered 50.
Well, 50, I'll throw in the lingerie too.
Nice!
Shit, 1 minute. If you're going out there, how much have I got in my wallet?
And see, she's not even paying attention. I'm not even getting an evil eye right now.
That's a bit rough.
Wow.
Hey, she's blonde. She's easily distracted.
Oh, shiny things. Nice. My wife's the same. I can't take her shopping at Christmas time.
Oh, thank you for giving me a sub. If you give me a sub, that might have pushed me onto my 475, which is my next milestone.
Okay, I bid $60, and I'm gonna take a photo of her in my cube.
$60, and you gotta wear lingerie, restraints, and a leash.
And appear in a photograph in his in his car.
You got to appear in a photograph on my car.
On your car? Okay.
Lee, what you doing with your nuts in your mouth?
Oh god, Lee, I can just take that.
And the dry roasted as well.
Wow,
don't get too.
What are we bidding for? Give you a 502 clone. I've got an original 502.
Gary F. 1802. How are you doing, mate? Long time no see.
$7,500. Nice. That takes me out of the running.
Mike, your wife might kill you. I'm auctioning my wife. So apparently, okay, so hello.
That's it. We're all outbidding now.
Yeah, we're all outdone.
Diana. Apparently, Gary's offering $7,500.
Nobody is worth. No woman's worth that much.
What?
Hey.
Did she just seriously say that?
Yeah, she said she's not. Oh, sorry, $75. $75. Okay. You changed it. $75.
Yeah. No woman's worth that much.
That's a bit rough.
Keyboard.
Yeah, but I'm auctioning her off, Mike. Just to get a rise out of her. But she's distracted, so.
All right, I'll buy. I give you $100, but she better know how to cook.
No, she doesn't cook.
Oh fuck. No worries, Ben. Have
Later,
a good
Ben.
night, man.
Night, Ben.
Nice to meet you, Ben.
So she can't cook. Bugger.
How come you've gone so quiet?
$100, but she has to bring the handcuffs and a gag.
No, don't pick him up by the scruff.
This.
What happened with the bloody... What happened there?
This is the one that thinks he's a parrot. And has to be held all the time.
I've gone giant.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there.
Never do I.
There we go.
Something
That's
screwed up.
fixed it.
Saint don't have handcuffs, but I do have zip ties.
Poor cat.
Apparently, I have to hold the cat now.
Hold on, I missed a comment. MF8, which one? Which are you talking about, my dude? The 502. The 502 original. It's a very, for me it's a very restricted airflow, and I don't use it as much as what I should. I'm thinking I might sell it.
Saint, sorry, don't have a whip either.
If I've got to provide the whip, then you know we're only talking about $80 here. Are we still including the lingerie?
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay, well if we're talking lingerie, then you know maybe. Yeah, MF8, the 502. Look, if you can afford to get one, they're not bad if you like a restricted airflow dripper. But like I said, I'm thinking I'm gonna sell mine because I don't use it.
Saint, you retract your bid just because of that. I suppose I can make one out of zip ties.
It's MF8. It is a pain in the ass to coil and wick. It's yeah. The first time I ever coiled and wicked it took me almost an hour.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think the only one that took me a while to coil and wick was the Snow Wolf one I got with my double squonker, and ugh, that thing was a pain in the ass.
No, the clone. I've looked at a couple of clones in the flesh, and they're just shit. I'm not a big fan of clones.
So if you're gonna clone something, you might as well clone all of it.
I want to get my hands on a what was it now? I can't remember. There was a couple of new ones that I wanted to get. Yes, the airflow is confusing. Yeah, the recurve is a better option. A lot of things are a better option. Like the 502 is okay if you like that style of vaping, but it's just not. It's not for me. Look, fuck off! It's not till 11:30. Okay. Fuckers.
People turn up already. Look around the house.
Yeah. There's another fucking 40 minutes yet.
Yeah, I don't mind clones. I can't afford the real things. I can't afford authentic all the time.
I only have 2 clones. And they're both mechs.
Yeah, I tend to get quite a few mech clones.
Don't really use them now.
The VL... I find with verticals, if you're going to squonk on a vertical, you've got to rely on a lot of capillary action to pull the juice up. And I just think that if you're going to do verts, you need to have a dripper that's going to be able to accommodate bringing the juice up the top. But that's me.
I don't think I've built vertical yet.
I've got verticals in the lit, but the lit's shit, no flavour on any build.
I'm gonna have to pull that out. I gave the capstone a run for a few days, but I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if I like it or not.
What build are you putting in?
Just my standard 0.18 dual fuse Clapton. I've got the Warrior as well. I'm thinking I might pull the Warrior out in the next few days because I'm giving this drop dead a go, and surprisingly, like I'm getting a fair amount of flavour out of it. It's not bad, but yeah.
See, the drop dead to me is just the drop deck with the bloody priest cap on, but with airflow control.
What was that?
You thought it was okay to let?
That would be my black lab that's sitting right next to me. He likes to give attitude.
In horizontal. Yeah,
my wife probably kicked him off the bed.
Yeah,
chill.
I should pull the lit out again. I've got quite a few drippers to do. Reload X.
Clone.
I've got the original Reload X. It's not bad. I just don't like the top. It's like the TM24 Pro. I've got that too, but it's I don't like how they've done the top of the cap.
Got dead lovely flavour. I haven't got one, so I don't know. I
haven't tried the drop solo yet.
It's not bad. I rate the drop solo. I gotta do the review for it yet. I've got a lot of drippers to review actually. If I think about it, I've got the Gas Mods GR1, Dead Rabbit SQ, TM24 Pro, Drop Solo, Drop Dead, Reload X, and I know I've got a couple others as well.
Play rocks through the bottom airflow. In effect.
Yeah, the Reload X is quite good, but I'm just I've got to spend a bit more time with it.
Yeah, probably gonna do a juice review this week and then do the recurve next week.
The drop for me had banging flavour. It did. The Dead Rabbit on its own did. And some people can't get any flavour out of the Dead Rabbit for some reason.
I can't.
My Dead Rabbit is right there.
Do you get any flavour out of it?
Yeah, I get a decent amount of flavour out of it.
Yeah, it's very flavourful. That's it.
But my top of the range single coil RDA is the Nudge 22. Nudge 22 all day.
See, now I don't get flavour out of the Nudge 22. I prefer the recurve than the Nudge 22.
I mean, the recurve is good. The recurve is really good. I just prefer I prefer the nudge 22.
Like I get a better flavor with the recurve in squonking mode than I do just regular RDA for some reason. I don't know why.
See, it just shows how subjective vaping is to each person.
Like I said earlier, what works for me may not work for either one of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got
See, I haven't used the Bonza, so I can't give any opinion on that one.
I get good flavour out of the Bonza, and yet Lee, who's in chat, didn't get any flavour at all from it. I love the Bonza, mate. Bonza set over here.
I'm yet to. I'm waiting for the 1.5 before I get the Bonza.
I gotta just have to come out. I still love.
Yeah, the original recoil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't tried the original recurve.
I've got two OG recoils. I've got the standard and I've got the squonk version, and I've got two recoil rebels.
There's a clamp, I didn't even see in there.
Yeah, I only got two recoil rebels, one in squonk mode and one in regular RDA, and I get good flavor out of them both.
Actually, it needs a rewick, but I've got my recurve on my Dreamer.
How is the Dreamer? Because I've heard good things and bad things.
I'm not a Mac guy. Your best person to ask would be Dave.
Well, I didn't hear the question. I was too busy reading chat.
How do you find the Dreamer?
I like it. I like the Dreamer. It's alright. It's not bad. The only problem I have, I mean, look how patinaed it is. That was polished up the other day. It's not been touched. Look how patinaed it is already. The only problem I have, of course, is the arcing on the button, no matter what pins in there. But other than that, it's alright. It's fine. It's fine. I do prefer, and I've got the drop on it. I do prefer the Skeleton King Kong though.
Oh, that's a lovely mech. That's a
better
lovely mech.
It's better than silver, and you've got one in your box.
Yeah, I need to get your box to you. I want you to have that G class.
Ooh, I heard the G class is good.
Yeah, I bought Dave one. I gotta send it over to him. Oh, well.
Did. He bought me one, and it wasn't even my birthday at the time.
Ooh.
It's
made
the same color as mine, the Kevlar black. You've got a few things coming to you, Dave.
Got a box in the bedroom there. I've had to shift the box into the bedroom so I could use the kitchen table.
I've got, for Dave, I've got the G class, the glass RDA, RTA. I've got a Titan. It's my old Titan, but I've got a Titan for you. I've got an Aromomizer Plus. I've got a Vape Mesh RDA, and there's something else I think I can't remember.
You say the glass?
Yeah, both the RDA and RTA.
So yeah, I'm a lucky lad, mate. I've got all that coming to me. Very lucky lad.
But anyway,
like I do want to try the FP, but it's not available here in the US yet.
Yeah, Deserted Clamp, I've got all three. I've got the brass, I've got the copper, and I've got the Tibetan silver in them. They're good. And I've got a strange firing button at the bottom as well. So a bit on the sort of sides as the what is it? As a broadside, very similar to the broadside, the button, but instead of being 3 on a pillar, it's just 2 clamps that spread apart when you press a button. On the pretty good.
Well, guys, it's 11 o'clock, so we might think about winding up the show.
That's 11 o'clock for you, mate.
Yeah.
It's coming up to 2 o'clock for me. And what time is it over there in the States?
7 o'clock.
Yeah, we're even on different days now.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to pass it over to Goober.
Well, thanks for having me, guys. It's been a pleasure talking with all of you in chat, and I hope to see a lot of you again.
We'll have you on again, Goober, definitely.
I guess it's down to me then, Damo.
It is, mate.
Right. Thanks to Goober for coming on, of course, and he is welcome at any time.
Thank you.
All that. Thanks to you guys, because you're the guys that make the show. It's not been quite as funny this week for some reason. That's because Damo was actually too busy reading other fucking things on the internet than looking after the show. And yeah, guys, you're the best, you know that. And if you're not subscribed to Goober, get over there and subscribe to him. If you're not subscribed to Damo, don't bother. I mean, get over there and subscribe to him. And if you're not subscribed to me, it's probably because you don't like me, so it don't make any difference. So I'm going to hand it back over to my co-host. Back over to my co-host, Damo, and let him do the wind-up, and I'll see you guys next week.
All right, sweet. Cool. I want to give a big shout-out to Goober for jumping in. Thank you very much, my man. We will have you back again very soon. Obviously, Dave, my co-host, it wouldn't be the same without him. I want to thank our show sponsor, Conwy Valley Vapers, and everybody in chat for dealing with this week. It was a bit of a slow start due to the
thanks, Bob.
The infighting of bitches on the internet. But guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Drop a comment on this video. So after it's gone, after it goes off, drop a comment. Go in the running for the crunchies. We'll draw that next week. Keep eye on all 3 channels. We do release reviews. Well, I know Dave puts reviews on the regular.
And don't forget, I got one out today.
Yes, he does. All right, guys.
Yesterday.
Thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you again very soon. Peace out.
Later, guys.
Night, guys.